I'm Kevin, the Northeast Technical Manager for Arborjet. We're here today just to kind of give you a couple tips and tricks on the new AccuFlo ISD soil injector. All right, so real quick, we're just going to show you what to do if you lose prime on the pump while doing your soil injections. If you lose the prime, what will happen is you'll hear the pump continuously running, but it's not building pressure to the machine or to the unit. So what you have to do in that case is turn the backpack unit off, disconnect the pressure line that goes to the device. You're going to want to run that back into the top of the backpack unit itself, and then turn the unit on for a couple seconds. That's going to pump the water through again and get that air bubble out for you, so you can, so that it can go back to building the proper pressure for the soil injection. Once you have that air bubble out of there, you just go ahead and reconnect that to the unit. And sometimes you can lose prime on the pump if you're down to that last half gallon, the bottom 2 inches or so in the tank. And as you're wearing that, you're moving from one side to the other, and that's how it can pull some air into that. So when you get down to the very bottom, if it's the last tank of the day and you're not going to top it off again, you just want to set that down on a level surface near the last tree you're treating, and that'll help you use every last drop that's in the tank, run it right down to nothing. All right, we're going to go over the cleaning procedure for the AccuFlo Soil Injector ISD. First, what you want to do is make sure after your end of the day, clean the inside of the backpack tank out first. Rinse that out. Then get about a gallon of clean water in there. After you get that gallon of water in there, you want to add, about 2 or 3 ounces of clean jet. It has that cleaner in there and a little bit of a lubricant just to make sure everything keeps working for years and years. So after you put a couple ounces of the cleaning solution in to that gallon of water, you want to disconnect the return line from the tank. And the first shot that comes out of this is going to be good product. So if you wanted to keep that for another job, you've got about 300 mils in the cylinder. After that first shot, it's going to be back to, just rinsate. Put that into a bucket for the rinsate along with the injector. With that on, now what you want to do is set this at the 300 mil line all the way at the top, and then just go through several cycles until all the cleaning solution is out of the backpack. So you want to inject, and then as you hit fill, you'll see that's when it's coming out of the return line now. So that's when you're getting all that dirty product out of the injector. Inject and fill, and then after you're done rinsing all the cleaning solution through, you just turn the backpack off, and you're all set. You're good to go. All right, so we're going to explain a couple things here about the adjustments on the AccuFlo soil injector. So we have this adjustable collar here to go between, the bottom end of the scale from basically 10 milliliters to 300 milliliters per injection. First of all, when you're adjusting this, you're lining up the top of the slide with the injection volume that you would like. So if you wanted 250, you would slide it up to the 250, tighten this down, and then you would fill the injector. It's going to go up to the 250, and then it's going to stop there. If you want to adjust this after that, you want to make sure the plunger's at the bottom before you do the adjustment. If you had left this in the inject position and twist this open, it's going to just push it all the way to the top. And also it's going to damage the rubber stopper on the end of the stopper nut. So you want to have the plunger all the way to the bottom. Make sure you back this off, and then you can adjust it and then relock it. The end of this screw has a rubber end on it, so it doesn't scratch but grips well. It does not have to be that tight. It actually has a key that's going to lock into these teeth as it goes up. So that's really what's holding the pressure, not this stopper. So it doesn't have to be super tight. And then again, just make sure it's fully loosened before you adjust it, or you can damage that rubber stop on the end of the adjustment screw. And that's it. Simple and easy. All right, so another thing that can slow you down when using the soil injector is heavy clay soils. When you have those heavy soils, what can happen is when you step the injector into the ground, the clay can clog right around these ports at the bottom where the device is injecting the product through. If that happens, you can do 2 or 3 things to get that back on the road. First, you can give the device just a little twist, and that's going to help clear the clay from around the injection sites. If that doesn't work, you can try picking it up about a 1/4 inch and then pushing it back down, and that'll usually start working. And the other thing is, if it does end up getting, totally clogged by clay, what we can do is get yourself a small Allen wrench or a pick, and these holes are drilled straight through from one side to the other, and you can just push that through and clean those ports right out. So those are three simple ways on how you can keep working in those heavy soils that sometimes can slow down soil injections. All right, so thanks for listening to our tips and tricks on the AccuFlo Soil Injector. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to your local RTMs or visit us at AccuFloISD.com. And on any of our equipment, really, if you want us to do videos on anything else, troubleshooting or educational, just reach out to us and let us know. We'd be happy to help.